Now we're going live. There we go. We got 3 red dots and we are live. Greetings, friends, and welcome back to Hunarub Adventures session 13? Technically 14? We played last week. I was sick, so I did not stream. I don't remember what episode this is, but it's the 13th session live. Last week happened, but nobody knows about it because of it was not live streamed. Good. All right. Who would like to do our recap from last week? Yes, no, maybe
We
so.
may have committed a war crime, or 5, but there were no survivors, so is it really a war crime?
Yeah.
I believe we found the Drow cultist hideout, or a Drow cultist hideout. We did some sneaking around and decided we're not gonna fight them the honorable way. We're instead gonna use our exploding nuke book, set a trap, and flew away. It blew up, leveled the temple. The only survivors were 2 Driders, and then we very bravely, from our brooms, just did dive bomb swooping attacks until they were dead.
Accurate. And since they were weakened, it did not take very long. And
Mission
thus,
accomplished.
I believe that was both lieutenants were in that city when you blew it up, and they both turned into Driders, trying to save themselves, absorbing the rest of the clergymen. And unfortunately for them, they were in a weakened state after they awoken, and you guys were able to take them out rather easily.
I think after that we planned on heading back to the surface to report.
We had not
Unless
actually
I'm-
done that, but we were trying to decide if that's what we want to do. Because of last session, we were thought about it, and then we said, nope, we're not going back yet because we have nothing to report, and all we've done is failure. So we got to do something good. And apparently that good thing was blowing up a temple.
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
You know, when you put it like that, it does.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh man, we haven't done anything productive. I know. Let's go commit a religious crime.
It worked,
It's
didn't it?
okay. But it's
They're a
okay
cult.
because we're not followers of that religion. All religions are cults when you boil it down.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
This one seems especially cultish.
exactly.
Are they actually cults if their gods are real, though?
I mean,
Bitch ain't
What if
real,
their
bitch
god's
is dead.
Yeah.
that's the problem with the D&D setting. The gods are real. They
Now,
interact
that's when
with
she
people
dead.
personally.
She dead, she ain't interacting with no one.
All right, so we could go back up to the surface and report to Her Highness and Julius and the Count, or we could continue our journey here in the Underdark, maybe bite into more than we can chew, and have some fun with some cultists, or we could go shopping in the gnomish cities. Maybe you want to take a trip on to the old dwarven settlements in the mountains.
We're already, here in the Underdark. And it would be a pretty short conversation with the princess if we went back, I think.
To be fair, we
I mean,
have
yeah.
been here for what, about a week or two, and we have...
It took. Well, let's see. We arrive. It takes us as soon as we arrive, a day to get there, and we know it's like a day there, and then a day there, and then we dealt with the
underground tunnel, which took 3 days.
we dealt with the summoning of the thing, which was day.
Yep.
And we came back the next day, which then went down the tunnel, which was a 2-day journey.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just about a week, just under a week.
Yeah. And by the time you get back to the city of
It'll be another 2 days. We're looking about 8 days by the time we get back to the city.
Yep. And then about another 4 or 3 days out to get back home. 3 days to get back home, and then so that would pretty much put you right at your 2-week deadline. So that would be perfect if you headed back now to meet your meeting with the princess. Of course, she did say if you're longer than 3 weeks, she'll send a party after you.
Yeah.
So, what's our plan? Are we staying, going, having fun?
We could go back. It's just I feel like we'll end up back down here. I mean, we'll probably spend more time down here than up there.
I mean, we usually do. At this point.
All right, so we're going to take the 3-day journey back then?
We may as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that seems like that's something, yeah.
Fair
we could
enough.
check on them.
All right, so are we going back just the usual route through Megaton?
We'd probably go back
yes.
some low-key way. We don't want to be traced back to the bombings.
Oh yeah, speaking of, how are you guys getting to the city of Tolarius, that's what it is.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always go back through the tunnel, and then as we close in on the city, try and sneak and slip past guards and anyone there.
Keep in mind, you guys did tell the guards that that you befriended that you were going to try to collapse the tunnel.
Oh shit! Yeah, we did.
So is that a thing that you guys did?
I suppose we should collapse the tunnel and then make our way back above ground. We did kind of promise to do that. Our only options are either collapse it from this end and go back through the actual tunnel itself, hoping they haven't yet collapsed or sealed the other entrance, which I don't think we should do. I think we kind of fulfill our promise and have to make our way back above ground. But we do know the Magic Lake has, like, creatures avoid it, so we'd only have to deal with patrols. So we make our way to the shore of the Magic Lake, which will keep us safe, and then from the Magic Lake back to Tolarius, which we know is a day to the lake and then a day from the lake to Tolarius.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there is nothing around here.
Yeah, around the lake area. So you would be able to camp out by the lake almost safely, I think.
Yeah. We know there's, like, nowhere to hide. So that is our best option for keeping as safe as possible.
Yeah, that's about fair. So I'll take a couple of survival checks to get you to the lake, because this is very dangerous territory.
You want two of us to roll it, or are we rolling with advantage here?
That's up to you guys. If you guys want to take the advantage with the help action, or if you want to roll two people to roll.
I'd say advantage with the help action. I could definitely use some words of encouragement.
Who's got the best survival roll? I got +4.
I think you do.
Yeah, I think that's you.
Can you take Bardic Inspiration on a survival check?
It's a skill check, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's I will definitely play a little song on
Control the new incentive. Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Yeah.
Cool.
So
doop. There you go.
Well, that's an at 20.
Oh, nice.
All right.
I could hear the DM just crumbling up like 3 encounters
what?
and being like, okay.
I can only use it for what?
An hour.
Get it for an hour? Fuck it, I may as well. It'll take us more than an hour to get there, so I may as well burn the D6.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
There's 29 in total.
Oh my.
I could hear an encounter being just ripped up. I'm sorry, DM.
You're fine.
So we find a house with 6 million gold coins.
You will.
I do wish.
You're not kind of far off. In fact, as you approach the lake, with that nice survival check, you manage to find a way there safely. But not only that, but inside, or not inside the lake, but there's like a little like peninsula area that the lake has, and at the end of that peninsula there's a hatch. This hatch is magical and for some reason shouldn't be seen to the naked eye at all, but with that survival check it appears to you as a blue faintish glow as you approach it. There's a blue glowing hatch that only you can see. The rest of your party does not see this, but you do.
Clarification. Is this hatch on the ceiling of the Underdark, or is it like on ground level?
It is on the ground at the lake. There's a peninsula in the lake, so like these little nubbins here, something like that, where there's like a little peninsula.
Yeah.
There's
are there any markings on the hatch?
I mean, yes. What language?
What are they? Well, common sign language, Elvish, Undercommon, that is it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't really help you here. There are symbols, but they are not in a language you speak.
Do I recognize the language? Is it like I might not speak it, but I could have seen Dwarven written before? Like, is it something like that? Is it something I would have? Maybe is it a language that I maybe would recognize what it is, not that I know how to read it or write it. I'll speak it.
I gotta remember what language it actually is called, because I don't think it's...
If it isn't commonly used on the surface, then there's not a chance that that would apply.
It is not a common language whatsoever.
Okay, so yeah, no, not a chance.
Nope, yeah, it would be more abyssal or infernal. It'd be one of those two.
Oh, fuck no. Not a chance.
Yeah, so... really weird markings, and it is an ethereal hatch that for some reason only you can see. Maybe it's your elven blood.
And it doesn't matter how much I point to it, and I'm like, I'm stood right on it. Neither Glorb nor Scoops can see it.
Correct. And as you go to, like, stand on it, you pass through it, kind of. It's like, say it's an inch off the ground, like, the hatch itself is, like, an inch tall. As soon as you go to step on it, you step through it and just hit the ground.
Well, I just fell through the gap?
Just like an inch to the actual ground.
Oh. Huh.
It's an ethereal hatch.
Okay.
So we can't see it, but if I went up to this spot, would I do the same thing?
I'm imagining that they just keep denying it, and Lenexia just keeps getting more and more frustrated with them not seeing it until she just flings the fucking thing open.
Oh, you're gonna try to open it.
Yeah,
Wisdom
That's
saving
the-
throw, please.
Okay, balls.
Come on, you can't just open a hatch in the middle of the
20.
dark and not expect some kind of saving throw. Come
That's
on.
a dirty 20.
I like the
Okay.
confidence.
Well, you needed a 16, so a dirty 20 is plenty.
Ooh.
You scoop up the hatch door as you're, like, flinging it, just, like, almost jokingly. But the hatch flings open just with your thoughts and your hand motions. And now it appears to the rest of the group. And
See?
Shit.
See? I'm not fucking crazy.
and inside is just a pit of fire.
Oh. Oh no.
I can see the writing all around it though.
Yes.
Or can I not see that?
Yes, yeah, on the hatch itself, there is infernal writing that you can read if you...
But I
Now
can see
see,
it.
because you can now see the hatch.
Okay.
Where the fucking god is this one of your just placed in the world like portals to hell?
Maybe?
I'm gonna
What's wrong with you?
burn a spell slot casting comprehend languages on this just to read it.
Sure thing. Oh, it's gonna make me sign in again. Let me move this.
I'm stood there blankly staring at the hole. If anything moves or anything makes its way to try and get out, slamming it shut. Slamming it fucking shut.
Since I feel like I already kind of know what it is, does this look like the description of like the hells that we were all probably told of as children?
No, unfortunately, it does not. And in fact,
Oh, that's somehow worse.
and in fact, the
Is this a
comprehend
link to the
languages-
elemental plane of fire?
It does indeed. So, on the infernal writing that is written on the hatch itself, Scoops, what you read is, "The plane of fire beckons."
The plane of fire beckons. I mean, that's pretty cool, but it sounds scary.
Glorb's just looking at it like, is this just a fucking hatch to the 9 hells?
I don't
What
know.
is-
There's a lot of fire
Put
though.
this here? Why would anyone put this here? Who is just being like, oh yeah, just gonna put a trap door to the fucking 9 hells? What's wrong with people? I think Glorb is convinced that this is hell.
I'm not hearing enough screams of the damned. It's just a lot of fire.
It is a
Oh,
lot
have
of
you ever
fire.
been to the 9 hells? You know exactly what to expect.
And a moment or two goes by after you realize it is the elemental plane of fire, Scoops, and then you see way bigger than the hatch itself, as it's as if you're looking down into just a pit of fire. But then you realize how deep that fire is actually down as you watch a giant red dragon fly across your preview from the hatch. It doesn't notice you. It's as if you're looking through the skies of the elemental plane of fire. And
I'm just gonna close that.
Let's see. What saving throw is most appropriate? Alright. I kept it in.
Just slowly and gently closes the hatch once more.
You close the hatch, and it immediately disappears. Not just to Glorb and Scoop, but also to Lenexia.
I think I made the right call there.
Well,
I can't believe we just saw a dragon.
As stunning as that creature was, and I cannot believe I actually saw a real life dragon. It was majestic, and slightly terrifying.
Who do you guys would think
also
would win in a
don't
fight
have a death wish?
between that dragon and the rock? Who would win in a fight?
The dragon.
See, that's what I'm thinking too. But the rock has its little babies that maybe can fight, but probably the dragon. Yeah.
I mean, it's a dragon. Dragons aren't just mindless creatures. They're like intelligent beings. They're like human level intelligence, if not smarter. From what
A dragon versus an army of driders.
Again, I'm pretty. Depending on how old the dragon is, they vary greatly in power depending on how old they are. But I mean, not only is a dragon, a fucking dragon, but they're also like very powerful wizards if the tales are to be believed.
That's pretty cool. Maybe one day I'll get to fight a dragon and win.
Well, the Kingdom of Celeste has an old tale from when it was first founded. The original King Celeste was a foundling, basically. He was abandoned in the forest, and he was raised by a dragon. The dragon was a silver dragon who took the form of a human and raised him until he was 35, and then he disappeared.
Who was this? I'm just putting this in my notes.
The first King Celeste.
Okay.
From the kingdom where you guys come
So
from.
was it when the dragon that was raising him hit quote unquote 35, or was it when the king himself hit 35?
When the king turned 35 and created his kingdom, the dragon disappeared. It is still stated that that dragon is somewhere in the kingdom protecting the lands.
And it was a silver dragon under this.
Correct.
And the one we saw was a red dragon?
To Lenexia, that's a cool story, but to me as a player, that fits perfectly in line with the Silver Dragon's lore.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit they do.
It is, 100%. And you'll hear tales all over Y'allhaven of dragons raising children.
Dope.
Where in Azamel, dragons are equal to humans and live amongst them. here on Y'allhaven, dragons are superior to humans and will treat them like children. It is a differentiating in cultures because of the separation due to floacious currents.
Interesting.
But this dragon was red, correct?
The dragon you saw
Yes.
in the elemental plane of fire, yes, was red. And huge. It was most likely an ancient red dragon.
That thing was huge and scaly.
Yeah, good thing we didn't fuck with that.
Good news, guys. I did not shit myself.
Indeed.
It was a little close there. Not gonna lie.
So you guys can rest up safely for the night. And then I take it we're heading north through the Crystal Forest into Tolarius.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The night is going to be safe here because of you are currently in Magic Lake zone that you guys don't actually know why people avoid it, but it's avoided for some reason.
Probably something to do with the gateways of the elemental plane of fire, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it definitely could be. But you guys awaken, and I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Balls. I don't suck at these. Never mind, I rolled shit.
Oh, I gotta.
I got a 13.
guys. Bad news, guys. I may have actually shit myself.
Globe actually glooped himself this time.
Scoop, what you got?
I got a 13.
All right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not a single person could hit the 15 DC. And
We cooked.
You're not cooked, but you are exhausted.
Oh, great.
I need everybody to take a point of exhaustion.
Oh, crap. Okay.
How do I do that?
All that means is you're at disadvantage on all saving throws, all checks, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All attacks.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have to use
Exhaustion
something,
is. It's got stacking levels. It gets worse the more exhausted we are. No, it's just ability checks on level 1.
Okay.
Oh, it's just ability checks. Okay.
It's
Just ability. It's
checks.
just a disadvantage on just ability checks for level 1. Level 2 is everyone's speed is halved. Level 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. So
Okay.
the rest of you roll.
So you guys
Level
have level
4 is
3.
your hit points are halved.
Yeah,
And
no.
we're level 3.
You guys are
Wow,
level
we
3 exhausted at the moment, yes.
Fuck,
happened to
okay.
us?
Jesus Christ. Okay. So our speed is halved.
Correct.
We have disadvantage on saving throws, attack rolls, and ability checks. Basically, every single kind of roll we need to make.
Indeed. And
The only reason we're not dead is because no, 3 more and we'd be dead. At level 6, you're dead. At level 5, you physically cannot move. Your speed is 0, and at level 4, your hit points are halved.
yeah. So you guys are level 3 exhausted at the moment. You're not even sure why unless you guys want to make a DC 18 Arcana check.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Fuck it, I don't know. Well, let's give it a go.
Oh, I was close.
No,
That's a 13 again.
All right.
that's
That
a
is unfortunate.
5.
Something in this area is exhausting you. You're not sure why, but you guys slept here for as long as you could. It is now technically morning, but your movement speed is halved, so you're 2 days away from Tolarius at the moment.
We can cut that down though because we have brooms with the flight speed, which means we can. What is it? Are our brooms an hour and they recharge every 12, or
Correct.
is it 2 hours and they recharge every 12?
It is 1 hour. No, it's
Recharges every 12.
Yeah, yes. 1 hour recharges every 12. Yeah. Because
Yes,
you guys
because
didn't opt in
what is
for
it? It's the invisible dagger that is 2 hours, recharges every 12.
There you
recharges an hour for every 12. Okay,
Yes.
so we can get 2 hours of flight at 60 foot speed, which, well, yeah. Although we could push it and then say we're double timing it and move 120 foot.
You can't do that on the brooms, unfortunately. They do not
Oh,
have...
you can't do it. Okay.
They don't
So
have
it
a
is
dash
just
speed.
60 foot.
Yep.
So we are just... Although that will help dramatically.
Yeah, absolutely. It is still faster. But you can't double time that, unfortunately.
Would you say the brooms are... shit.
I'll hear you out. You are going through the Crystal Forest, which potentially could be safer, since it's a treed area. You have more area to hide.
Would you say the brooms are capable of carrying more than one person?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, you could probably carry 2 people. And if Glorb wanted to shrink himself down,
I was going to say,
carry all 3.
If 2 of us ride a broom going 60 foot and Glorb shrinks himself down, essentially becoming like a raincoat to us, we could then use 2 hours for each broom. That gives us 6 hours. That then drastically helps us get towards the location.
Yeah.
It would be uncomfortable and cramped, but it would drastically decrease the likelihood of us getting stuck out here.
And yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
Cool.
I don't want to get stuck.
I will allow that. However, I am going to need, let's call that a dexterity check to see how well you guys can fit on one broom and fly at max speed for long periods of time.
I'm gonna do a low
Just a
whistle.
pure-
Who do we think's gonna roll this? Oh, well, probably.
I have 5 decks. It's going to be me.
I'm gonna give you a bardic with like a low whistle, and
Keep in
So
mind
this
you're
is a
at
saving throw?
disadvantage. Yep, at disadvantage.
But if I get the help action,
It's a neutral
Then
roll.
then it's a
so
neutral roll.
also I have something on my bardic inspiration called motive potential. So since you're rolling a saving throw, the creature using the bardic inspiration die gains temporary hit points equal to the number rolled on the bardic inspiration die plus 4. So
Heck yeah.
Okay, so it is a saving throw, and this is going to apply for all 3 of them, or do I have to roll this 3 times?
Let's say it applies for all 3.
Okay, so it's a saving throw, which becomes neutral. That's 16 plus 7 for 23, and then I can roll the 1d6 because there's no point in not rolling it.
Yep.
1. 24 in total.
24, plus you get 5 temporary HP.
yeah, I guess last time I rolled the pan. Like, how often should I roll? I guess
Oh, yeah.
I could roll for the pan.
Yeah, go ahead and do that as well.
Okay. I'll just roll it on here.
But
See,
how?
which
Wait,
one?
I was
5.
going to say how much is the pan? What's
It's
the
1d10.
Okay. See, last time you actually rolled for it, which was like 2-3 sessions ago. You rolled a 6, so we had the max
Yeah.
amount. I would have said leave it and would keep the temp HP from previously
No.
rather than re-rolling it. But it's up to
Okay.
the chat, up to the DM.
Yeah, we'll just re-roll
I
it
couldn't.
every session.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have
How about-
10.
What about like
Temp
every
HP.
combat to make it easier?
That's fine too.
Because just like every combat, I'll roll it, and we'll say I rolled it in the morning.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm totally fine with that too.
Yeah. So
Okay,
for the
sweet.
current,
Thanks.
currently I have plus 10 temp HP then.
Yep.
Putting me at a HP total of 51.
Nice. So, You guys are going to be trekking through, flying over the Crystal Forest, which, well, you don't really know what's there other than these crystalline trees. They're purple bark and glowing blue crystalline tree leaves are very pretty. But you fly over it, no issues with your brooms. Swapping brooms with a 23 is going to be pretty easy. I'm only going to ask for one survival check. Just don't roll below a 10, and everything's fine.
Okay. Flat, because I've got disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Can I spend another bardic on this?
Yeah, you
With
can.
like a higher pitch whistle. Yeah. And this is a check, right?
Yes, it's just a flat ability check.
Okay, so with the motive potential, you are allowed to roll the bardic inspiration die again.
If
and
it's
choose
low.
which roll to use.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so that's immediately a 19, and I'll roll it once. That's a 2, and twice that's a 5. So 19 plus 5 is 24.
Yep, that's going to get you safely to Telarius. No issues. You guys find your way back to Telarius and back in familiar territory where you guys can easily make it back home with just a few days travel.
Wait,
Uh,
but we still don't know what caused us to get exhausted
Nope.
when we stayed overnight.
And we are fucked. We're going to have to take 3 days to rest to remove that exhaustion, unless it's a magical effect and will disappear after one long rest.
Nope.
If it works like normal, if it's normal exhaustion, we're going to have to take 3 days to rest and recuperate.
Yep, which
Because you only lose.
Luckily, you have a
Yep.
multiple day journey back home, so
Yes.
you'll be well rested when you guys get back home.
Yeah, you only lose one level of exhaustion per day that you successfully get a long rest, and there's no point in traveling while our speed is halved. So we'd have to wait for 2 days anyway to get our speed back, and at which point we may as well wait the third day to no longer have a disadvantage on ability checks. We may as well wait for that final level of exhaustion to go away.
That's fair. So it would take another week to get home then, after waiting 3 days, taking 4 days journey home. That does put you 2 days late on when you were supposed to be home, but that is not too big of an issue.
No, we were basically allotted time for, in case something popped up with we'll wait an extra week before sending anyone down after you.
Correct. And so, you guys make it back to Lakeport, and
Oh my god, sweet sunlight.
and greeted back with
Sky.
the familiarity of your home and adventurers guild.
I will say, while we're in Telarius, I take it we can stop by the guard, let them know that the nearest city is... Let them know that the entrance is blocked and the nearest city won't be invading through that tunnel.
Yes, absolutely, you can do that.
We'll leave it up to him to figure out whether we had anything to do with an entire city getting leveled.
Sure.
We will neither confirm nor deny.
What? No way. Are the people inside okay? I hope they're okay.
So, shortly after you guys make it home, I'm assuming you guys are going to go straight for your cabins rather than report right away.
Well, usually she comes to us when we come back.
Indeed. And that is no different than today, as soon as you guys get in and get settled in, you hear a knock on the outside of the Adventurers Guild, and then the door opens. She walks in. Faint smell of perfume shoots through the room. Welcome back. I got a little worried when you guys didn't come back on time. I hope everything went okay.
Yes, yeah.
Well, the cult's down 2 lieutenants, so
That is good news. And how
They
did you
also-
manage that?
might be down a city.
Oh. You took down an entire city.
We found one of the hideouts within a underdark city that they keep trying to invade, and in said city we found a book with enough explosive magical potential to total a church in that city to an opposing god, which was the church itself was roughly about half of the size of the city that we then detonated said explosive book inside of, which totaled half of the cult city. Not that there was very much of a city to begin with, it was basically just a cathedral in the center of a ruined city.
I understand. Well, that is good news.
And we killed 4 driders in the process.
Driders.
Yep.
There hasn't
There was a
been a Drider sighted in over 200 years. The followers of Lolth used to become Driders thousands of years ago, but that god should be dead. Although she's kind of always had a cult following, and you see her start to overthink things, and worry comes over her face. You said that you destroyed the city and 4 Driders. Have you seen any other Driders that are still alive?
we saw 2 more. We flew over 2 at one point ages ago. Had no idea what they were until further interaction. Where we didn't know what the hell they were, but we saw them with the cult and we didn't interact with them. It was like the first time we were in the Underdark. We just took one look at some scary Underdark monster and went, no.
There is one that got away from that city.
We're assuming there was 4 in there. We know for a fact 3 are dead.
No, I mean the one from the first city.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is I'm assuming that Drider was there because the 2 people in charge of it were in that city when we blew it up.
It's possible.
I'm assuming it was there because we killed its 2 bosses, the people that were directly in charge of it. And we saw another Drider there. And then they turned into Driders in an attempt to survive the explosion and died when we put them out of misery.
Wait, the ritual's been uncovered? They know how to turn into Driders.
Well, they had the same face, so I'm assuming it was them. I don't know what they did, but Glob seems to have more intimate knowledge, I think.
I think I know how they turn into Driders.
Elaborate.
Geez. So, this pile of goo that is in front of you all, it just has that same look as like a 5-year-old child who knows they made a mistake and like has to fess up to his parents, and he already knows that he did something wrong. So I don't think I accidentally created one.
You managed to create a Drider, but to do that you would have to sacrifice yourself. How did you create a Drider?
So, when we were in this one city, we found a cult hideout behind a big church. It was a really, really rundown shack.
We found the. She already knows about that. We found the tower. We found the tower in the Middle Kingdom. It's where we found the book that we used to level the city. I mean, in the city they were trying to take over. We sent Glob ahead to do some extra reconnaissance, and he came back, and then we left.
Yeah, because so there was 4 cultists just kind of sitting there, and we tried to track Lieutenant. And they were in our way, so I was trying to come up with ways to get them to leave. Nothing was working. And since I was invisible, due to a spell, my options were a little limited because I didn't want to be, 4-on-1. So,
and he didn't have any of his gear because he had to slide through a keyhole.
Yeah, so I can do a couple little tricks like it. I kind of do the extendo mouth thing, so my voice is kind of coming 10 feet from a different direction. I can do something like this while I'm invisible, which could come in real handy. And I whispered into one of their ears, making them think that I was Lolth, and I told him that he should get rid of himself. And he stood up, looked at his 3 friends, and said, "Guys, I've been chosen. Who wants to do this with me?" And they all said yes. And then they all slit their wrists together. And then a Drider was born.
Oh.
So you're saying riders are born from a ritualistic suicide between mutual cult members?
And yes.
Apparently.
It has to be a minimum of 2 sacrifices, and they have to want to join together. It was a brutal ritual that Lolth would perform on her followers. This shouldn't even be here. Nier, would you mind helping me? And a spirit appears next to her.
Ooh.
Glorb, I don't know if you recognize this token, but you really should.
Which token?
One right next to the princess.
Connection got interrupted. I'm gonna reload this.
Yeah, that one.
Is that the old king?
Sure is.
Oh my goodness, you're still kicking.
Nope. Unfortunately.
It's a spirit.
That's fair.
Spirit. To be a spirit, one must be dead.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's been an additional 3,000 years.
And unfortunately his lich body deteriorated, and now he exists only in spirit form. So, this old, withered man, elven gentleman, who the princess referred to as Nier, almost floats over to you, and he tells the tales of the heroes that defeated Lolth, and how gods may die, but they can be revived. If they have enough worshippers, they can regain their power. The orcs tried doing it with Grimish, but unfortunately they failed. Now, the drow try it with Lolth.
What was his name?
Do we, with all due respect, do we know who killed Lolth the first time?
It was
Not as players.
the vampiric god Horus and his mighty battalion of knights.
Wow.
Okay.
There's a massive if Kalar is still alive, he is frothing at the mouth, and if he is dead, he is rolling in his fucking grave.
He kept her face.
Yep. But who actually
Jeez.
killed Lulf was Glorb's predecessor character, Kalar.
Kalar.
Okay.
Who had a massive hate boner for the god.
Yeah.
Kalar was a vampire god?
No,
No.
Horus.
Oh.
Timur's
Oh,
old
I see.
character was the vampire god.
No,
Gotcha.
Kalar was a
Kal-
Blackguard paladin, so he renounced his oath
Yeah.
to the gods.
Okay.
Yeah, Glorb's previous character was a paladin with a hate boner for anyone that either served the gods or was a god. Absolutely despised them.
Yep.
Uh,
Which is why Horus kind of, after he died, made him just no longer exist in the history books.
Oh.
Wow.
and my previous character was an artificer that just kind of made modern shit and unleashed it on the medieval world.
Yeah, basically. He's the reason why the world is kind of got destroyed, because of wars became a lot easier.
They're also they're incredibly proficient at animating the dead without any magic.
How'd you get in here? Get out. Out. If your mom saw you, she'd kill you. Or kill me, not you. Whew. Sorry about that. My dog just broke into my office.
Oh, goodness.
Had to kick him out. All right.
Poor pupper.
It's not allowed in the office, unfortunately, because I think he'll eat the hamster.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But yes, anyways, so Goranir tells his story. He tells, not his story, not his personal story, but he'll tell the story of, and he'll actually vary from the history books. If you hear about this from the history books, you will mostly hear about Horus and his victory. However, Goranir knows the truth, and he will tell you straight up that Kalar, how would he put this? The blasphemous paladin? I think that would be a fair statement. Is the one who took her head and mounted it in his throne, or in his room before his passing. I don't remember how Kalar went out, but I do think it was in combat.
He lived to the end of the campaign, so
Oh,
Everyone lived to the end of the campaign is up for contention. At the end of the session, we agreed that Horus was the cause for the Wild Hunt because all of his worshippers came from an alternate
Yes.
reality, and that the Wild Hunt wouldn't end until he was dead.
And instead of dying, he became a god because of Absalon's interference.
Yeah, no, even when he was a god, at the end of the campaign, we agreed it was the only way to stop the Wild Hunt was for him to die. And everyone else agreed that we would go out swinging with him. But then after that session, everyone kind of forgot, and the consensus became Horus actually ascended on this plane, and he was a god of this plane, even though in the session we came to the consensus that he wasn't, and that everyone else just lived. And the campaign ended at the end of that session. So we had one consensus at the end of the actual session. I think we missed like 2 or 3 weeks, and then we came to a completely different agreement after that.
That makes sense.
But it wasn't really an agreement. It was everyone went, we survived, and then after that, it was when we all survived, so it must be a happily ever after. Everyone got their shit. Everyone got their goal.
Fair enough.
That was kind of the joint consensus, even though that was not what we initially agreed upon.
Fair. All right. So, anyways, Nier tells the story on how Kalar defeated Lolth, and then he thanks you for your time and asks if you have any questions. Indeed.
So, my first question is, if the gods left and abandoned this realm, is she like the exception because she was dead here and has either A, been resurrected, or is being resurrected and is gathering her strength back? So she's a god that's able to interact with this plane, whereas none of the others are, because they've not come back.
The only true exception is the forever exception, which is Floatia. Floatia is the one god that will forever be present on this world, and that is because she has melded with its waters. Lolth, if she does return, will not be on the material plane and will remain in the divine realm, probably in her own pocket dimension.
I realize she wouldn't be physically here, but none of the other gods are either able to or are interacting with this realm.
Correct.
But she is. Is that because she's being resurrected, so she's exempt?
That is a possibility, or the other possibility is that she's actually not affecting anything in this world, and it's her followers are making it seem like she is. It could all just be a ruse.
So what, just as a sufficiently powerful enough wizard or sorcerer is able to power the Dryder ritual? Or
it's possible.
Is it just their collective zealotism that causes the ritual to work?
Maybe. Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
Oh, I fucking suck at this. That's a nat 20 though.
Nice. Well,
What?
It's a good thing.
Amazing.
I don't know how you keep getting
zero
so lucky.
intelligence.
I don't know how
The
you keep
dice
getting
are hot.
so lucky. Your dice
Maybe
are...
you should go to Vegas.
Right? So, luckily for you, you remember something that you saw when you first entered the Underdark. The slaves that the Drow had were of a specific race that has a specific
the Kuatoa.
Yes.
Those Kuatoa have a specific trait that runs amongst the Kuatoa themselves. Do you happen to remember what this trait is?
Something to do with incredible like magic potential, or the ability to conjure or change reality or something.
Yes.
Oh shit! Is there magical power the orc belief system?
Is that the sure is.
Shit! I forgot. If you get enough of them together, they believe something, and if they believe something, it becomes true. So they've got the orc wah bullshit on their side. But unlike the orcs, do the Kuatoa know that it actually works?
No.
Oh, okay, so they can't weaponize it
Correct. The Kuatoa are very, they're not very intelligent creatures. I think they have like an stat of like 4. They're not smart. They can be easily manipulated, and that is the worst thing, especially when a drow cult is manipulating them into not only resurrecting their god, but also performing rituals that create monstrosities like driders.
So they're using the power of the Kuatoa. They're making the Kuatoa believe it will work because either they believe Loth is not dead, or because they believe it will work. They're using the collective consciousness of a combined mass of Kuatoa in order to resurrect her and make must be like all of Loth's clerics have actual power still, and all of her paladins have actual power, and everything she would have granted her followers still work in the absence of her until they gather enough Kuatoa to bring her back with the collective belief of Kuatoa believing she is alive. That is my best guess.
That's a solid assumption, honestly.
Bollocks.
How do you spell Kuatoa?
Isn't it Kutoha?
It's Kuo space Toa.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay.
Okay, thanks.
They are just the most adorable little fish people. I mean that with the highest level of sarcasm.
Oh,
Yeah, they are pretty but ugly.
It's like an angelfish without the little dangly thing on the thing. Anywho,
Yeah, they are pretty fucking but ugly.
after coming to this realization and realizing what we're up against, we don't actually know how far along their plans are. The cult is very small at the moment since you guys destroyed probably half of its citizens. So they're going to have to take the time to rebuild, which does buy you a few weeks if you wanted. Otherwise,
It's also, it dawns on me. The big drow cult, drow keep slaves, the Kuatoa are slaves. How many did we butcher in that explosion?
Hard to say.
There is a good, especially with that being like one of their main churches, there is a good chance we just cut down the number of Kuatoa they have working in their favor quite drastically, and we didn't even fucking know it.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys could take this time to do a preemptive strike while they're weakened, if you think that's a good route. Or you can take this time to build up your forces and strengthen yourselves for the battles ahead, because there are still 2 generals out there and the leader. And, I mean, there could honestly be more higher-ups in their army, not just the ones you know about from the note.
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah, but there's multiple.
So it's possible you've destroyed more than just 2 of their lieutenants, but it's hard to say, honestly.
I think Scoop's biggest takeaway from this is that we need more things that explode. In case we find ourselves in a similar situation. And I know we have those explosive berries.
Oh, yeah, no. The next year one's another one of those books.
Yeah. Scoop's pretty magical. Do you think Scoop could try to, like, figure out... And I used the identify spell in the book. Like, do you think there'd be a way for Scoop to, like, recreate this?
Scoop, you want to see if you can reverse engineer the book bomb?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Is Scoops capable of casting 8th level magic?
Oh, no.
No.
Definitely not.
he could probably recreate it on a smaller scale, possibly, depending on the spell that was used.
Yeah.
But I was also thinking about just the berries. The explosive berries were strong enough to collapse a mine. I mean,
yeah.
enough of those would.
We do actually have a decent amount of berries. I think we have, what, like 34 or something like that? What's in the public?
We have a lot. Isn't
27.
Globe also trying to regrow them along with all the other things from the Underdark in his cellar, in his Underdark growth cellar?
They have been growing down there.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't touched it in a while.
No, we have not had any. Haven't really had time to go look.
So I guess, we're done here since we're still, resting and taking it easy and relaxing because of all the exhaustion. Glorb will take a stroll down to his little private Arden dungeon.
Sure. It's definitely been a few weeks. The growing is in good progress. There's a few buds that are probably ready to harvest. If you harvest the explosive berries early, they do produce a nice edible fruit that does not explode.
Huh.
There's
Not
no way
the goal,
to
but
test if
interesting
it's
to know.
early or not.
There is. Take a bite and see if you die.
Yeah.
It's like like that pufferfish.
Yeah, exactly like a buff.
It's a fucking gamble.
It is definitely a gamble, but yeah, you do have nice explosive berries. You have your edible mushrooms, your food supplies, your hallucinogenics, your poisons. Yeah, you could pretty much grow anything down here that you can find in the Underdark.
So now the only question is, how many of these berries do we want to carry on us?
Until you forget about them and then fall into a pit of something hot and they explode.
We have a...
What the bag of holding for?
In the bag of holding, yeah. Or the glorb of holding, if we turn him into a bag.
Oh,
no. Well, I imagine Glob's body is a bit like a non-Newtonian fluid, so he's kind of, if anything is in the center of him, that it's kind of just safe and protected from everything.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
That's not how non-Newtonian works.
Oh, okay.
Well, if anything comes to try and impact it, your body solidifies and stops it.
You've seen Glorb get hurt in fights. You've seen swords hurt him. That's not how this works, guys. What this shit? Guys! If something explodes inside me, I die.
Oh yeah,
Just
no, you're
like
dead. We were just figuring maybe you could keep them from exploding. But yeah, no, the bag of holding would definitely work to keep them from exploding.
Yeah.
Why happens if something blows up inside you, Lenexia?
Bits of me go over there, and up there, and over there, and down there, and up there, and over that.
What's wrong with you? the room is suddenly repainted, globe inside colors.
Aren't they the same as your outside colours?
Listen, you're getting off topic, okay? It's just think, oh yeah,
I can
my body.
literally see your insides.
Listen, don't worry about it, okay? You're the one who's just like, oh, Globe's indestructible. Let's just have him swallow all the things that explode.
Not indestructible. It was more like we could stick fragile things inside of you, and you'd stop them from breaking.
Yeah, let's start sticking fragile things inside you.
Let's not stick anything inside Glorb. The Glorb doesn't think is safe. Who has the bag of holding?
It's mine.
Such
It's
a
Lenexius.
thing to say. Hey, could we just stick something inside you?
Scoops is the one that suggested it. I'm just saying, in theory, it would work.
Scoop would not dare do that to Glorb. But should we just bring all the berries? I mean,
No.
Like 5 or 6 should be plenty.
okay.
Yeah, these things are potent.
5 or 6 per temple. How many temples do we think we're gonna need to blow up?
I mean, 5 or 6 is what caved in. I mean, they do 2d10 worth of damage.
Yeah. Okay.
How many do we have again?
27.
How many in total is it?
27
27.
in the armory.
We'll bring 7 with us for whatever use, and we will leave 20 in the armory in case the city needs them.
Okay. And then
20 is more than enough, and 7 should be more than enough for us. I just fear like 4 or 5 might not quite be enough in certain instances. Whereas 7 should be more than enough. And if we need be, if we are going into the Underdark to go after them, we can always fucking find more.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right, so I am leaving 20 in the armory. All right. So yeah, excuse me. Did I just close Discord by accident?
No, I can still hear you. Well, I suppose you can close Discord and still have voice chat open. I do it all the time.
Did not know that was a thing. I am really glad.
Yeah, if you close Discord, Discord tends to just automatically minimize itself.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't on my taskbar anymore, and I'm like, oh shit, I accidentally closed Discord. Okay, cool.
It's how you can have it's how you can not have a Discord tab open but still be in a VC. It tends to automatically minimize itself, so you'll always find it in the tray.
Good.
I think it might be a setting you can disable, but it's on by default.
Yep, fair enough. I'm happy with it. All right, so what do we want to do? The princess is not giving you any orders. She let Goranir explain the situation from her side, and then she goes, so with that, we can assume that they're going to need some time to rebuild after you destroyed one of their cities. We can take this time to do a preemptive strike if you think you're strong enough to fight their entire army. Or we can take this time, get you guys, send you guys elsewhere for now, and build up our strength for the fight ahead.
Have to interact with them eventually.
Yeah, we have to interact with them eventually. However, I think attempting to make an attack on them right now would be suicide. The leader will have almost certainly called the generals back to the capital city to discuss what the fuck to do now. They did just lose an entire city and 2 major lieutenants.
Mm-hmm.
They will, and storming their capital city when all the big names are there, so all the majority of the forces would be there alone, would be suicide. If we had another book, I would say we could attempt to sneak in and level the place like we did the last one. However, we don't have another book, so I think it is gather our strength, gather our resources, gather our equipment, and prepare.
Wonderful. Me and the 30 bureaucrats have been hard at work. We've started the process on building new homes. Of course, it's going to take a few weeks before we can get them up and functional, but we're building new homes. We're building a workshop or two. There's a lot we need to work on ourselves. But right now we need to focus on finding a good enchanter so we can get some good equipment. It seems most of you guys have acquired your own equipment through the Underdark. Do you think perhaps we could get one of...
There's a couple of enchanters down in the Underdark. There's one in the Gnomish city, the Gnomish city with the woman that puts languages in your head, and there was a Gnomish. Then there was another enchanter in the neutral city, however that is right on the cult's doorstep. And I believe Dwayne said he knows an incredibly talented enchanter on a personal basis.
Ah, yes. Dern definitely has his connections. Or Dwayne. I keep doing that. Dwayne has his connections, but nobody's willing to relocate to a new small little town like ours. So we need to build our reputation up. And my bureaucrats can only do so much. So not only do we need to build, but we need to spread our influence. Do you think you want to help me do that a little bit, or should I send just my scouting party?
No, I suppose we can. Yeah, we can do that.
I think we can handle that.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I have 3 diplomatic missions that I need done. You can choose to do all 3, or you can just take one for now, and we can work out the rest later. But I need somebody to go to the trading city in the Kingdom of Tollum and set up diplomatic relations. I need somebody to go to the city of Celis, and of course I need somebody to go back to our capital city as well. This is going to be the first 3 major trade routes we have, but we need to send delegations pretty regularly because tensions are high. We just had our first harvest while you guys were in the Underdark, so we have plenty of food and rations to send back as a peace offering for my father, but also as trade for our kingdom. As far as the Kingdom of Tollum goes, there is a city, the City of Rock. It is just into the City of Tollum. It is protected by mountains. It's kind of a dangerous place to get to, but once you're through the mountains, it's pretty much right there. It's a frontier city. It's pretty large, and there's a large cave system there that I don't know what you would call it, like a dungeon? A large dungeon there. So, what would you like to do? You can take all 3 jobs. They are relatively in the same location, or by that I mean they're all north of here. Or you can just choose one. Or 2.
So what there was the capital.
So the capital.
Yep, delivering food
And-
to her father, just as diplomatic relations.
Delivering food.
Yep, going back to the city of Clome, which is you've already set up trade.
Slightly further north, that was the one above along the river.
Yep. Yeah. And then just north of them is the kingdom of Tolome, and
it's the first city in the
kingdom of Tolome. Yep.
First city in the kingdom of Tolome. So that would be inter-kingdom relations.
Indeed. Which not only is that a big deal, but you're a delegate of the princess, who is now a duchess. It's a very important meeting.
We can definitely do 2 of them. I don't see the issue with delivering food to the capital and then hitting up Clome, and then either coming back from Clome to here, or depending on how many days we've been away, or going on to the kingdom of Tullus, or what was it? Tolome. And then going from doing that one.
Yeah.
It's either we do 2 of them.
We could do all
and
3.
We could do all 3. It's either we do 2 or 3. I don't see the point in only doing 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the final verdict? Are we doing all 3, or are we just doing the 1? Or 2. Sorry.
We could do those 2. I like the idea of laying low for the most part after, because we know in the Underdark they're probably looking for who did this stuff, but so staying out of there seems good.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Globe? Do you reckon we just do the ones within our borders, or do you reckon we take on attempting inter-kingdom relations?
I think staying close to home might be advantageous.
Agreed. I don't know how long it'll be before they retaliate.
Exactly, and I'd rather be close to home when it happens. It's not a matter if, it's a matter of when. They already know where we are. They already attacked us once. They know we've interfered with their affairs.
To what degree is up for debate? But I hope they don't know the full extent. But yes, I do agree we don't go. I don't think we should leave the kingdom. So
Yeah, I think
capital at Cologne and then back. Or do you want to? Well, yeah, no, because delivering food is a time-sensitive thing, so we have to do the Celeste first.
Yeah.
So if we do the Celeste one, it has to be done first, and there's no point in only doing Clome. We may as well do Celeste and then Clome and then come back. What was the job in Clome?
It is just a diplomatic mission going to so what you're going to be doing is delivering the food to Celis, and then going up to Clome and just being like, hey, is there anything you guys need? We have this, and just delivering their regular delivery.
Okay, delivering the regular delivery and basically getting a pre-order for anything else they might need.
Pretty much, yep.
Okay. The inter-kingdom one was the one with the dungeon that might need sorting out.
I mean, it is just a living dungeon, so it is one of their main attractions in that city. It is something that many adventurers take on.
Ah. I suppose we could go out there and try it and hope we get decent loot to help fight back, but again, I don't think we leave the kingdom.
I think, yeah, I think a dungeon sounds like, well, we've already
Don't get me wrong. I have confidence in our abilities to be able to perform decently well in this living dungeon that they have. It's just a matter of, I don't know how long it is before the cult retaliates, and I don't know how I don't know the scale of their retaliation. What the scale of their retaliation will be.
So what's the plan?
So let's climb home and see what the state of affairs is.
Alrighty, so loading up the carriage. It's going to be a little bit of a longer journey, not 3 weeks long, but it's going to be about a week, and then another couple of days to Clome, and then another couple weeks home. So you're looking at least 3-week journey.
Okay.
It's all pretty familiar territory. Yeah, there's some dangers, but nothing you guys can't really handle. Let's see a survival check, and just don't roll below a 10.
Oh shit, I was going to say I can get advantage, so the 17 and 18.
Alrighty, yeah. No issues getting to Celeste. You make it all the way up to the castle. You pull up, you have your cart unloaded. The king actually steps out and greets you, almost as if he was expecting his daughter to come personally, but then he saw the carriage that was here and he realized it wasn't her, but he still came out. Greetings. Are we commoners or noblemen? How do I greet you?
Linux, you would probably not like the. She'd probably take the page from Julius's book from when the princess rocked up and perform like a knightly kneel or bow and address him as Your Majesty.
Ah. It still seems you guys still are part of our kingdom. That is good. Greetings and welcome to the capital. It is good to see that you guys are doing well and actually brought food. Very unexpected, but very pleasant surprise. Are you? And he looks down and kind of almost whispers to Lenexia, "Is my daughter okay?"
The Duchess is, I believe, thriving in her current position.
Good to hear. Keep me posted. Send me a letter here and there. If
As you wish, Your Majesty.
And he stands back up and addresses the rest of the party. Thank you all for doing so well. My daughter has sent me a letter stating that she sent her finest men to bring this delivery. So I am quite pleased to say that you have exceeded my expectations. And if you so wish, I will bestow you a noble title, and perhaps a chunk of the land and your county.
Oh, wow.
You would give it to us? Like, all three of us?
Yes. I would grant a chunk of the land to you, as we do need another count. But then we would also need a baron and potentially, if we start another city in that area, a secondary baron. So all three of you could claim noble titles.
Oh, wow.
Well, this is certainly a big deal.
Quick question outside of this. can a knight be a noble?
A knight is the lowest ranking of noble, so yes.
Shit. Okay, lowest ranking.
Yeah, so it would be knight, which is a non-landed noble. They do not own any territory. They serve either a baron or a count or another form of noble. But knights will always serve another party. And
Okay.
then there is a baron. Hold on, I actually wrote all of this down in the public record. It goes, so it's knight, baron, viscount, earl, marquis, duke, count, and grand duke. So, at the moment, he is offering either probably, hold up. Yeah, so either a viscount position or a barony.
Oof. Okay. There's like three. He said there was like 3 titles up for grabs, but
Would that be
what was
one
it?
for each?
There's
Two
technically multiple titles up for grabs, because of at the moment we only have a count and a duchess, and
then we have a duke.
Well, yeah, that's a
No,
duchess.
count. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a count and a duchess. So technically, you could be an earl, a viscount, or a baron. Those are the 3 noble titles that are available, because a marquis, you have to be related to the king to be a marquis. None of you are related to the king.
Nope.
So, and unfortunately, a Grand Duke, we don't have multiple counties in this area, so it is not an open position. If, at the moment, the Baron position is the only one that is actively available because of we don't have a Baron in our current city, but if we were to, say, open a second city in our county, we could then have a viscount and a baron running those cities as well. And the king is kind of fishing on whether or not we think we're ready to start up another town.
I don't quite think we're...
I do not.
Like that.
We have mostly been champions, making sure the city can safely flourish and grow. We have not had a lot of time to see the growth and see how prosperous the city has become. Personally, we would not be one to comment on whether we are ready for expansion.
Spoken like a true nobleman. You guys carry yourselves as nobles. You guys will be nobles one day. And perhaps if one of you wants to take the Baron title of your current town, it is open at the moment. How about this? I will hold your noble titles until the day you are ready to claim them. You can come back to this city, kneel before me, and claim your titles.
It is greatly appreciated.
Well, this kingdom greatly appreciates your talents.
Okay, that's how it's spelled. I couldn't spell for shit.
So, thank you for this delivery. Once you guys are ready to move forward and claim your noble titles, you come here. We will have a formal meeting in a formal place, and we will do this the proper way. Sounds good?
All right.
Sound
Thank you.
Yeah.
Grace.
Yes.
Yo.
Yeah.
That
Thank
is
you,
most
Your
kind, Your
Majesty.
Majesty.
Then I guess you should be on your way and continue your journey. I look forward to seeing what you
Yes.
guys bring back.
I imagine with that he turns and takes his leave because as a king, he's probably a bit busy.
Indeed.
Hmm.
I mean, it'd be cool to have our own town.
Yeah, but the problem is, if one of as cool as it would be to be a noble and great as it would be to be important, and to be rewarded for all the work we've done, we still have a job to do. And being the Baron means running the town,
Yes. Yeah.
which means that requires our constant attention, which we wouldn't be able to do if we're fucking off and adventuring or
Also,
waging war on a cult.
Not to be that guy, but there is the whole, like, how... Alright, we can handle ourselves in a fight, but how good are we at, actually running a town? Look at what happened to the last guy who was too incompetent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And while being a knight doesn't come with any land, and usually, isn't it the lord that you would serve ends up knighting you,
Correct.
not the king himself? Yeah. So, in theory, the king could knight us, but then we'd serve the kingdom as a whole, no longer specifically our county.
Who needs to be a noble when you could be one of the greatest adventurers of all time? We could be known as dragon slayers.
It's true.
I mean, we do have... Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I have more freedom than I ever have my entire life. I kind of don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. I also, for once in my life, not only is the place I live flush with food, I don't have to worry about where my next meal comes from, but I also have the gold to not have to worry about where my next meal is going to come from for once.
Currently carrying more gold on me, personally, than I think my entire bloodline has for the past, I don't know how many generations.
I can't quite go that far, but I've definitely been carrying more gold in me in the past couple of months since we founded this city than I had ever seen growing up.
The sword I use to kill common bandits is probably more money than the entire slums makes in, like, their entire lives.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Certainly more money than I made scooping latrines.
Hell, I mean, the sword you carry is probably worth more than a couple of the mansions or the couple of nicer town houses.
Yeah, you could easily buy a mansion just with his sword.
No, we're not buying a mansion.
No, no, absolutely not.
To be fair, you
my
already
bow-
live in a mansion.
Yeah, the cost of my bow is also not that far behind. It alone would buy a nice house.
Yeah.
Well, that's something we should have asked the spirit. I just thought of it. If these Loth cultists can bring back, their god, then what about those Amazonian people who worship that robot?
Well, he never died. He became a god and left with all the other gods.
And they, in theory, I guess you're right. I don't know. Religion's never been my thing.
The veil
No.
will lift in another 1,000 years, and then the gods will be able to communicate with this world once again.
Lenexia might just live to see it. She is an elf.
Scoop's a half elf, which is like, do they live half as long? I don't know. That would make sense.
I I don't think they live anywhere near as long as elves. I think they live a bit longer than humans, but nowhere near as long as elves.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. In 1,000 years, I'm gonna be so long dead that nobody's gonna even remember me. So I'm not gonna worry about it.
Say that,
Yeah.
friend.
You can make
We're
people
gonna
remember you.
Dragon Slayers. Or Cult Slayers. I just feel like Dragon Slayers has a nice ring to it.
See, that was my
Okay.
first campaign. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, the half elves live much, ridiculously longer than humans, but don't tend to quite live as long as pureblood elves. They can live like 300 years plus in certain worlds, but elves can live like thousands, especially if they're in the Feywild where time moves differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The average lifespan of an elf is 1,000 years, but they can live longer based on various things. It's like the average life of a human is 100 years.
Yeah, whereas also unlike elves who are age typically slightly slower, like elves in a actual elven society aren't considered adults until they're like a fucking 100 or something like that. Half elves immediately become adults at like 18, like a human would.
Do they go through a longer puberty? Or is that unknown?
Basically, half elves have the initial aging process, the maturing process of like a human, which is very quick.
Yeah.
And then live a long time after that.
Which is cool as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas some races don't reach physical maturity or even social maturity until much older. Like elves don't reach physical maturity until somewhere between age range of 20 to 50, but don't reach their social, but aren't like in a society considered an adult until about 100 years of age.
Oh, it looks like I looked up how old Drow can live, and it said up to 1,000 years.
Drow are the same. Drow is the same as normal elves. They just don't tend to live as long because Drow live in a fucking brutal environment.
Gotcha. Okay.
That is very true. The Underdark is unforgiving. The fact that you guys have made it so long is immensible. So
that, and they butcher each other for fun quite a lot of the time. The Drow.
That's fair. So, after leaving the city of Celeste, dealing with the king, you guys make your way up to Clome to do your delivery and gather things. That's going to take another week. And once you get there, it goes very smoothly. You show up, they take their regular delivery, and they have a specific list of things they want to add to their next delivery. They hand you that list, you thank them, and you're good to move on if you want. Otherwise, you guys could stay in the city if you want to. It's up to you.
I mean, we don't really have a reason to.
Nope.
To stay.
No, we don't.
We're not skint, and we're not completely out of money because we still got more than enough money to basically live a comfortable rest of our lives as commoners because we still got like 100+ gold each. But we don't really have any money for equipment. Any decent equipment, so we can't really go shopping. So we may as well just go back.
Fair enough. So another couple of weeks go by, you guys make your way back, and upon arriving in Lakeport, Just outside of the city. You see another familiar sight. Where the heck are my goblins?
Oh, fucking damn it. I mean, the city should be able to hold them off much better now.
Ah, there we are. And they are definitely holding the goblins back. However, there is a huge force of goblins attacking the current gates of the city. You have people up on the ramparts actually shooting down at them. Luckily, the stone walls are holding up real well against, and we have the new ballista that we acquired from the previous goblins.
The previous goblins.
Yeah, so things are going.
Which I'm imagining Dwayne has probably upgraded into not a piece of shit.
Indeed. Unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, is this one gonna work? Yeah, this will do. As you guys are coming back, you guys are ambushed by a small group.
Where you want us moving our tokens?
Right here.
Oh, okay. So we're not actually quite at the city yet.
Not quite.
Like up here.
You're just outside of the city. You can see the walls in the distance. Absolutely.
Wait, are we supposed to be where Scoops is or where we were?
Yeah, are we up here or down there?
I mean, you guys would be coming in from the north, so you guys would start up there.
Okay, cool.
So you guys are coming in. And you guys are attacked by goblins. Let me pull up the goblin stat block.
Hey, Globe, you ready to kill some fucking mud-eating goblins with your sword that's worth more than the place we live in?
Sure.
Some people would say it's such a waste of a great sword. But I just find it entertaining when they don't expect it to be as strong as it is.
Just stares and forgot to pick my archetype. Oh well.
Have you not? Oh yeah, you couldn't decide afterwards. I've made mine.
So I didn't decide.
Yeah. You still need a fucking magic item as well. You're still owed a magic item. For surviving from session 0.
Depending how this fight goes, I may not need it.
Yeah, you may not need it.
So.
Although it is a group of goblins, so I'm not too particularly worried.
And unfortunately, they do ambush you. So I'm going to need, let's say, a perception check to see how quickly... or wait, who's got the highest passive perception? Let's do that.
Me, I think.
What is it?
I mean, mine's 14.
I've got the same as Scoops. I got 14 too.
Okay. Using passive perception... let's see if they can actually get the jump on you. They get a +4 to this. They do. They get the jump on you, and they are going to use their combined attack. So these 3 goblins are going to get over here. These 3 goblins are going to get over here. These 3 are going to sit right here, and then these 2 are all by themselves because they need 3 to make this work. So this is going to be 3 attacks. Advanced dice roller, we'll get a +4 up in here. Boom. 1, 2, and 3. Does a 23, a 16, and a 7 hit?
20. Who's getting hit by what?
All three of you.
Oh, 23 hits me. The 16 does not hit me, and the 7 does not.
Perfect.
Yeah, just the
I
23.
think the orb is the same.
Yeah, the 23 and the 16 hit me.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Scoops gets hit by the 16.
As a haul of javelins comes flying out of the sky, out of nowhere seemingly, a barrage of javelins come down and hit all three of you.
Oh, I forgot I had that. Sorry.
Let's see. First round of damage is a 4 and a 4. And I don't think a 7 hit anybody, so Scoops, you'll take 8 damage. Everybody else takes 4.
Gotcha.
And that is the surprise round. I need initiative to be rolled by our players. Who's you gotta beat their AC, which is gonna be super easy to do.
Who has the highest? I've got +5.
Yeah, probably.
Yours is the highest.
Okay. Fuck, that's a 10. I rolled 5.
I still got another ally. Alrighty. You needed a 7, so a 10 will work. Or, I'm sorry, armor class is 15. You needed a 15. Oof.
So they are going first.
They are going
It is what it
first.
is.
And since we are still grouped up like this, let's go ahead and continue our barrage attacks. It's going to be +4. So 1, 2, and 3. So same thing. Scoops, you're going to take 2 hits. Everybody else takes 1.
Okay.
Wait, how much damage was from the first one? Sorry.
4.
4.
And it is 5 damage for those who only take 1 damage. 12. So 12 damage on Scoop.
Okay.
I haven't even got through my temp HP.
Nice. All right, and that does bring us to our players.
Wow.
I'm gonna get on my prone.
Scoops takes to the air. Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. That's 25 feet of movement.
You got an attack on you?
Yes. I only have 1 attack still, so gonna swing at that guy. Ugh, that's a 13.
A 13 hits? Oh, no, it doesn't. 15 is the armor class.
Yeah.
I keep mixing their armor class with their hit points.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action give Lenexia Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
All right.
And
Lenexia. Scoops, what are we doing?
Go. I'm gonna fly over here, staying within range of them. But I'm like 15 feet off the ground and 15 feet away from them. And then I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on this one.
Okay.
A level 1 spell. So, that one goblin that I pinged has to make a Wisdom saving throw, or take 3d6 psychic damage.
All right. Let's see how this goes with their -1. That is a 17.
Yeah, that saves, unfortunately. But it is going to take half that much damage, so I'll
Okay.
just roll that real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's 11
That is
psychic damage.
dead. Dead goblin.
Alright, and that's my movement, action, and bonus action.
Their only advantage is numbers.
And that got rid of their javelins for that 3. I guess the other one could run up, but yeah. And they probably will.
All right. Lenexia, what do you got?
Pulls out an arrow, whistles, and marks that goblin like an ethereal hawk just starts flying over the goblin's head.
Nice.
Knocks the arrow and takes a shot.
What you got?
13.
13.
Oh, I've got the bardic.
Oh,
I'm gonna add the
nice.
bardic.
You need a 2 on the bardic.
That's 19.
Yep, that'll hit.
19 to hit.
Also, because of motive potential, the target of your attack and each creature that you can see within 5 feet of it must succeed on a concentrate or a con saving throw, or take thunder damage equal to what you rolled on the bardic.
Nice.
Okay, so everything with
They're gonna take 6. No, they have a con save, and then
yeah.
they take 6.
Con
So
save was
that
16.
one and that one need a con save then to pass.
The first one rolled a
16.
16, and the other one
Yeah,
rolled
that
an
saves.
18.
Okay, so they both pass. And he gets nailed with a 10 points of piercing damage,
Dead.
2 points of frost damage, and
Still dead.
4 points of I haven't actually decided what damage. I'm going to say piercing damage from the Hawk's Mark.
Nice. Still dead.
Yeah. And bonus mark to mark someone, and that's it. And they haven't got 2 attacks per turn yet. Otherwise, I'd just ping, drop 2 things. But I'm not wasting my axe in surgeons and goblins.
Fair enough. So, back to the goblin's turn. This one's going to run over here, meet back up with those guys. This one's going to come over here, meet back up with these guys. I'll move the dead body over there. And then...
Just unceremoniously shoves his dead mate aside.
So we're going to throw in some javelins. So we get a 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, those are high rolls.
That's a crit!
Oh.
Who are those going at? I don't think they can hit all 3 of us.
Everyone!
Oh, yeah. Oh, they can't anymore. No. So it's
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
1 on
say.
each of you. So that's a crit on Glorb, an 8 on Lenexia, and a 23 on
Oh, that
Scoops.
doesn't hit me. I'm fine though.
So
Yeah,
Fair.
definitely hits me.
D8 plus 3 is 6 on Glorb doubled, so that's 12 on Glorb.
Owie.
And then
Don't forget, Glob, when you drop to 1/4 of your HP, you instantly heal 20 health.
That's true. And then that's 8
And you have-
points of damage on Scoop.
And you have
God,
2
I'm
seconds. And
almost
you
down.
have 2. And you have 2-second wins.
I have 4 hit points right now, so
Oh, okay.
All right, it is the player's turn.
I'm gonna bonus action give Glorb a bardic inspiration this time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Know what you want to do with your action?
With mine,
Yeah.
I am going to probably run away. I'm probably gonna go like all the way over here. Wait.
Lenexia whistles, and the hawk moves from circling the corpse to circling that goblin, and takes a shot at that goblin.
Which goblin?
No, balls. Doesn't matter. I don't hit anyway.
Oh.
That one.
You have a. Oh no, you don't have a bardic.
I don't have a bardic. I use a bardic. That one. I was trying to get rid of them the ones that were attacking Scoops, because Scoops is so fucked up. But
I am going to fly sort
popped
of
up the
back
wall.
here with Lenexia, and then I'm going to actually a little bit behind. I'm gonna get behind you, and then I'm going to just cast Healing Word on myself.
All right.
All right. Well,
And that is 8 hit points that I'll get back. So that's not
Nice.
bad.
well, I'm swing the stabbing stick again.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not going there. I'm going over here, which is just further. I'm getting as far away from these goblins as I can.
Understood.
And please.
You could have headed towards one of the
Oh.
trees for cover.
I think I
Well,
just
I'm also
demolished
I'm
that.
also like
You've just eviscerated that goblin. That goblin is gone.
I have emboweled that goblin.
Yeah, I don't
Not
think there's a
disemboweled,
way this goblin
emboweled.
survives. If you roll a 1, what is the lowest damage you can do right now?
8.
Yeah, there is no possible way he will survive any attack.
He is eviscerated into a fine mist.
Just for giggles and shits. So that's
22
that's
damage.
22 damage.
I think you killed him twice over.
Yeah.
Hey buddy, your insides are on the outsides. I'm coming for you next.
Anybody else have anything they can do this turn?
No, but I'm out of bonus action. I can move, but no, I'm not fucking bothering.
All right, fair enough. So this guy's going to come in and try to get close. Actually, hold on. We're going to come around and get flanking. So I'm going to roll 2 attacks on... What is their bonus? They get a +4 to hit, so that's with advantage. That's a 20 to hit.
Yep. that
And
hits.
the other guy with advantage. That's
That
a
does-
15.
That does not hit.
Dang it. Okay, so 1 does hit. Let's
I think you've hit me more in this campaign than you have the entirety of our first campaign together, man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
also
That is 16.
I made a mistake.
Being level 1.
I made a mistake because Healing Word is a bonus action, but that's not too big of a deal. So I accidentally just used 2 bonus actions on my turn. But
That's fine.
I'm
Yeah. There were worse things you could have done.
yeah,
No biggie. And you're about to get attacked anyway, so it's totally fine. So the javelins, the back people are going to hit Lenexia, the front people are going to hit Scoops. We have...
So I am also, in addition to being 50 feet that way, I'm 50 feet up in the air. Is that
Oh.
still in range?
No, you are not in range. So they are going to both go after Lenexia. Actually, one of them will go back to Glorb.
in melee, so aren't they at least making it like disadvantage?
No, these guys would be aiming at you, which isn't disadvantage.
Correct.
Or these guys are aiming at you.
Everyone's firing into a melee at this point.
There is a chance that if they miss horrifically, they hit their ally, yes, but
Indeed.
they are not at disadvantage.
And
Okay, then maybe I'm mixing up systems.
yeah, no worries.
Too many tabletop rules.
All right, so this is not at advantage, but that is still a 23 on Glorb
Ow.
and a 19 on
That hits.
Lenexia. Sweet. So let's go ahead and D8 plus 3, D8 plus 3. That is 9 points on Glorb and 7 points on Lenexia.
I trigger my quarter health.
Uh,
So that's 20 points.
I like the sound of that. All right, and it is back to the player's turn.
I'm barely damaged.
I'm gonna swing. 24.
24 hits.
12 damage.
That will kill it. Which one? Top or bottom?
That
Easy.
one.
The one that, yeah. I'm going to take a pot shot at the guy that still has the mark on him.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
That is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Nope.
Scoops, what you got?
I am. I'm gonna. So, I'm 50 feet up this way and 50 feet up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many feet. That's a lot of math. I don't know how. Like, if I'm within 90 feet of it still. It wouldn't be.
Probably
But what
not.
I would want to do. What I would do is get within 90 feet and then move back to the same spot after the attack.
Yeah, you're more than fine to do that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Move within 90 feet. I'm gonna cast Hex on this guy.
Okay. Let me go ahead and just mark him up with a hex bolt thing. That'll work.
I'll give disadvantage on, I guess, Dex. Dex. And then I'm going to try to attack him with a Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That's a 13. Bummer. Okay. I'm gonna just move back here, and then that's my turn.
Understood. And I believe that's all of the players, so we're back to the goblins.
Yep.
This guy is going to do his last-ditch effort to try to stab Glorb. That is a 23. I believe that'll hit.
Not roll a hitting blow.
Sometimes. And that is
All right.
10 points of damage.
Jesus.
And then on to our javelin attacks. They're both going to Lenexia.
Alright.
That is a 22 and 8. I think only one of those
That
is going to
misses.
hit.
Yep.
And they only get a +3 on their javelins, so that is 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right.
A little bit, but nothing major.
And that is our goblin's turn. Back to the players.
All right. Gonna swing at the last boy. 30-20.
Yep, that's...
He did.
He's dead.
13. All right. For my bonus action, I'm going to use my second wind.
Okay.
Kind of need to, so I get 5 hit points back. Oh boy. And then I am going to action surge
No.
and use the dash action because these guys are more than 30 feet away. So.
Are they?
Nah, he's like right at 30. Yeah.
He's
Oh,
at
he is?
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move right there, and
No.
that guy is at 30 feet. If you want to hit that guy too, you'd have to move more than 30. But you can reach the guy that I've got the mark on for 30.
All right, then. I'll move here.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's 30.
And maybe I should save the action surge.
Break the javelin chain.
That's what I've been trying to do. I just
Yeah, fuck it. Use an action surge for another
Alright.
attack. Because at this point I'm probably gonna go down 17.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Ooh, 8 damage.
That's still enough to kill it.
Huzzah! Now I'm wide open.
All right.
uh,
But you broke the chain, which is a good thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lennox is going to move a couple of feet forward, whistle, and move the mark to this guy over here.
All right.
And attempt to shoot. Attempt.
Mhm.
13.
Yeah.
I fucking can't hit shit. I've been getting all these decent rolls outside of combat, and as soon as I get into combat, I can't hit shit.
Okay.
I have a +9 to hit.
Scoop's gonna come up here, still in the air, so still like probably 40 to 50 feet up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, what? No, it's not that because 30 feet. Wait, hold on. Let me check the range of Bardic. Bardic, 60 feet. Okay, so yeah, I'm like 50 to 60 feet in the air. And Lenexia, I will give you a Bardic as I'm sort of passing through here.
Can I add that to the fucking attack roll?
Yeah, you can add that to an attack roll.
No, I'm asking the DM, could I add that to the attack roll I made, or is it too late now?
It's too late now,
Oh, that's-
unfortunately. It's
Damn
gotta
it,
be done
okay.
beforehand.
I should probably go
Fuck my
first.
lie.
But I am going to target, well, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm just checking all these things.
Oh, and for
I forgot I had that.
For clarification, you can use a bardic inspiration after the roll, but it has to be cast before the roll.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering if you were going to be kind or not, because I've only hit one attack out of 4.
Well, you did do the recap, so you do have that inspiration.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh, I forgot.
Come on, Lenexia. Glorp's back is hurting from carrying this fight, mainly because he
I
like
did-
javelins through him right now.
I didn't even, I won't even lie, I didn't even mark that down, because I genuinely didn't even clock that I did it.
No worries.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that one.
I was trying to break the javelin chain.
Which one are you Eldritch blasting?
It doesn't
the
matter.
bottom, the bottom
I rolled a
right
nat 1.
Oh.
Yeah, that one was the one I was targeting. So I used half my movement. I guess I'll just move the rest of it to go like over here, I guess. I don't know. Still in the air, but yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. And is that everybody?
Yeah.
Like
Alright.
it.
Back
Here
to
comes
the
pain.
back to the goblins. Alright. I guess since Glorb, you're on the ground here, these guys will just come over and flank you. With advantage. That is
Oh
a
my God.
20
Jesus.
and an 8, of course.
At least it's
Okay,
not a nat
so
20.
one of them hits you.
Yep. So the one that hits you is going to do 18 points of damage. Oh wait, no, it's not crit. I'm sorry, it's not a crit. It's a dirty
I
20.
almost proved myself.
Just 9 points of damage.
Ow.
And then
Oh no, not that.
and now for the
Four.
javelins. Let's
You
let's
were
go
all
for
getting
Lenexia.
You're all
I have
getting
been
a very,
taking pot shots at them. So yeah.
You are all getting a very good look at what the inside of a plasmoid looks like when it leaks on the outside.
And that's a 12. I don't think that's going to hit, so that is
You-
it.
No, do you leak or do bits of you just go everywhere?
Right now, yes.
Just yes, in general.
At my current hit point, yes.
I'm gonna
You're hit.
I'm gonna move just slightly a little bit and give Glorp a Bardic. Still up in the air within 60 feet though. But also I wanted to say, Lenexia, if you aim for the middle one of these, then there's potential for the Bardic to hit the other two with thunder damage.
Good point. What else are you gonna do? Or is that
What am
everything?
I gonna do? I'm going
Yeah.
to. Well, I'm gonna attempt to. I'm just gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on this one. So I must make a. What saving throw is that again? a
it wisdom?
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That is a -1.
Yeah, goblins don't tend to be very wise.
And that is a
Or
14.
smart. Or charismatic.
So that's exactly what it is. So
Meets
does
it,
that
beats
save?
Meets it, beats
Okay.
it usually.
All right. It will still take half of this.
And it was this one, right?
No, that's out
No,
of
no.
range. It was this one.
Oh,
That
okay.
one. He's targeting that one. He was telling me to hit that one.
So half of 11 is 5 or 6?
6.
6.
6, usually round up.
Yep.
Okay,
And
so
that's
6.
gonna leave it with 1 hit point. It's looking pretty hurt.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
So now both of you have a bardic that you can use.
Whistle move the mark to that guy in the middle. And take a shot. And I will be using the bardic. That, of course, the one time I don't need the bardic. And that's a 27 plus the bardic of 3.
Yeah.
So the two creatures on either side of it and it need to succeed on a con save or take 3 thunder damage.
Constitution is 0, so let's see how this goes. 14 and a 12.
No. The 14 meets
All
it,
three.
beats it. The 12, yeah, all 3 of them.
Oh.
12 does not.
Yeah, him included.
7
okay,
does not
so-
either.
So 14 beats it, the 12 and the 7 both fail.
Nice.
They take, what, 3 thunder damage? Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He then takes 8 points of piercing damage,
Dead.
1 point of cold damage, and 4 more points of piercing damage as the hawk, like the talons of the hawk, grip into him before continuing to circle overhead.
Spectacular.
Arrow, ice, hawk, and the thunderclap.
Alrighty. The chain has been broken. Now, what do we want to do? Or do we have anybody else who can play this round?
Did Glorb go?
Haven't gone yet.
Okay, Glorb.
Yeah, Glorb hasn't gone yet.
What you got?
Yeah, Glob's not gone.
I'm gonna swing the staff and stick on that guy.
Do it.
25.
Yep.
14 damage.
Dead.
That's all I got. Because for some reason I only have 1 use of second wind.
Why do you only have 1?
You're level 3.
You should have 2. Did you not level up your character?
Probably because I didn't. I did do the level up. Maybe it's because I didn't choose an archetype.
Oh, maybe.
No, mine. I had 2 uses of second wind, and I hadn't chosen an archetype until I finished making it. Even then, I only crudely finished making it. But
I mean, the level is at 3, so I don't. I don't know. Well, this is gonna be fun. Jesus.
Yeah, I had to contemplate whether they wanted to run at Lenexia or run at you, and they chose Lenexia.
all right.
Question:
So,
the way this one ran, did it enter my zone of control?
yeah, it definitely would have.
Act of opportunity. Jesus, I can't speak.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And so that is... oh, yeah, take your attack of opportunity.
15.
15
You
just
did.
hits. And that does...
I'm pretty sure you cannot fail to kill them.
Yeah.
Even if you roll a 1, I don't think you can fail to kill them, can you?
That's an 11.
He did.
Dead. So that
And
does
the first
take away
attack
his
doesn't hit.
advantage. Yeah, I was going to say, that takes away his advantage. But the 21, I'm just going to roll over to Glorb. So that does hit. I'm Positive.
Mean.
That's horseshit.
That's just mean.
That's just bullying.
Hey, I rolled twice.
Oh.
I got 2 goblins on the field. It worked out perfectly.
I suppose.
Oh,
That's 9 points of damage on Glorb.
that's
Glorb
all
is
the
crying
damage
both inside and
I'm-
outside.
Glorb has
How
Like,
hurt is Glorb?
he's down. You see the
Oh.
sword go through him, and he just deflates.
Wait, I thought you had the thing where your health popped back up.
Already
He
used
did. That's already procced.
Oh shit. That's
Yeah,
okay. I can
The
get you back up.
sword goes in him and just deflates around the sword and is spreading out.
Poor Glorb.
So
Is
much
it our
trauma.
turn?
It is now the player's turn. Glorb, if you
That
want to
means Glorb
privately
needs a
roll
death
me
saving.
a death saving throw, privately.
Wait,
please.
can I go? Can I go before that?
I mean,
or
if you can
does it
bring
not
him
work
up,
like
sure.
that? Yeah, I'll come.
I suppose if Scoops is going to bring him up, it wouldn't matter either way, but technically he should roll a death saving throw first.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Don't know if that's a
Because you
I forget
roll
what
them
the
at
roll
the
is.
start of your turn before anything else can be done.
I think you did that
Okay.
right.
That makes sense.
No, I did. I just can't remember if that's. I mean,
You just
either
have to
way,
beat
I
a
think I'm
10.
good. Ah,
Well, it's
Yeah.
a 10
Thank you.
plus your current level, right?
No,
No, just a 10.
death saving throws is just above 10 pass, below 10 fail.
Right.
But you
okay.
get you get no bonuses to death saving throws
Right.
most of the time.
Yeah, that's right.
Most of the time, nothing affects your death saving. There are certain classes, and there are that give you benefits to your death saving throws, but not very often.
Fair.
Very few and far between.
saving throw made.
Yep.
Well, I made the throw. So
Yeah. So, Scoops, how did you want to go about trying to bring him back up?
So I'm probably 30 to 40 feet in the air. I'm just gonna come right here, stay in the air, and I'm gonna bonus action healing word.
Nice.
So just like a high pitched whistle that kind of fades as I pass it over to you, and you gain. Oh, wait, like that clicked the wrong thing. Hold on a sec. Does it not roll it for me? Oh, I have to click roll. Duh. Okay. Wow, that's 12.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled 2 4s and then I got a +4. So yeah, that's literally the highest it could be for now. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast this.
Nice.
I'm gonna. Oh wait.
Oh, that is a 13. Bummer. Okay, misses.
Okay. I'm gonna stab the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Fuck my life. 10.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does not hit.
So I think since I got
Let me.
picked up,
I'm going to use the nick property of the scimitar and the mastery that I have in order to get an extra attack,
Okay.
which is 15.
That'll hit.
And that's 8 points of damage.
Dead.
Okay, yeah. The idea is I have the mastery of the short sword, which is whenever I hit something with a short sword, my next attack against the creature has advantage. And then the scimitar's property is when I make an extra attack of the light property, so the thing you would normally do as your bonus action with a light weapon, I can do as a part of my main attack action instead of a bonus action.
Nice.
And then I can also use the I can move over that, and I can use the bonus attack action of a light property weapon to hit.
Okay.
And I take it I have flank.
Yeah, you would have advantage for flanking.
24.
24 hits. And he's literally at 1
6
HP.
points of damage.
Literally, he was at 1 HP. So, yeah, dead.
Woo! Whew.
Eesh.
Orb and I are both at 12 hit points.
And I know we're about 30 minutes earlier than I would normally want to end it. However, Dez's family's coming in tomorrow, and she just got home,
Okay.
so I do need to at least get the house and spare room prepped because they're going to be here early in the morning. And I still got to work tomorrow, so I'm going to have to end it a little early today. Thank you guys for watching. This is me. This is my team. I'm Sir Random, my team, signing off.
I'm gonna quickly
Bye.